Hey guys, Alex here from Rising Sun Customs. Alright, well, it's Tuesday, April 30th, 2019, and I'm going to start off doing a video series every week called Two-Stroke Tuesdays. Two-Stroke Tuesdays is going to be a weekly video series which will feature work on primarily just two-stroke bikes, two-stroke projects, and whatnot. So I have a couple of two-stroke bikes here that I'm working on currently, or that I've bought in the past that I'm going to be working on. So this first episode here is just going to be an intro kind of to the projects that I have and what I'll be doing to them, and just an overview of the projects that I'm working on right now. So subsequent weeks ahead are going to be, progress on each of the bikes, even a little progress. It could be a simple, part change or something like that, or a, putting on a turn signal or something like that. Just simple stuff, but anything related to two-stroke motorcycling or two-stroke projects will be posted here on my YouTube channel. So be sure to keep watching, guys, because there's going to be some cool stuff coming down the pike, So make sure you keep watching and keep tuned here to my YouTube channel. All right, so let's start off here with a Yamaha DT100. I believe this is a 1978 or 79 Yamaha DT100. It's a bike that I acquired a couple weeks ago from the Englishtown swap meet here in New Jersey, about 40 minutes away from where I live in Englishtown, New Jersey. So yeah, pretty cool bike. It needs a lot of work, obviously, but it needs a lot of new parts. It's going to need new forks in the front here. They're pretty corroded. It's going to need a repaint on the frame. It's going to need a new front tire, I think. Rear tire is in pretty good shape, actually, and it does roll pretty good, in fact. So that's good. It's going to need new spokes, obviously, on the front and the back, I believe. It looks like somebody just took this thing, kind of made it into a dirt bike, which kind of stinks because these bikes are really cool when they're all done up. These are enduro bikes. So, but anyway, it'll look cool when it's all finished. So I'm gonna clean up the frame, as I said, get that all done. I'm gonna get new handlebars for it. I'll clean up the triple tree. I'm gonna get that done. I'll take the motor out, rebuild the motor, get the frame cleaned up, and all that good stuff. So it'll look cool when it's all done. I priced out already some of the parts that I'd have to get for it on eBay. So I already looked around and saw what the parts are going to cost me. So yeah, it's a doable project. A little bit of work involved, but not too bad. Good thing is that these bikes are pretty simple and simple to put together. So as you can see there, I got the seat pan back there. There's a bunch of parts inside the oil pan here. The rear shocks, those are going to have to be new. This is the original side cover for the oil pump. This is obviously done. It's real dirty and nasty. There's the side of it. Other side of it's cracked. That's all done. This junk. Everything in here pretty much is all trash. So, except for the screws. I might keep some of the screws and just to size up for new screws and everything. But anyway, there's that baby. Let's move on to the next two-stroke project that I have, and this bike I just picked up recently. This is a 1975 Suzuki. There's the emblem, Suzuki. It's a GT550. These are really cool bikes. I did a little research online to see what these bikes are going for, and I got to tell you, I don't know if you guys have seen the Mecum auctions recently online, but yeah, they're getting big money. These bikes are, climbing up in value a little bit. The GT750s are really the hot sellers because they're pretty rare. The GT550 is kind of the middle, mid-size bike. The GT380 is the smaller size bike, same as this one, but just a little bit smaller. But you gotta love these bikes from the 70s. Their styling cues and everything. I mean, look at this. Look at this taillight. It's so neat, You don't see that anymore on bikes, the way that these taillights were designed. And there's your turn signals. Obviously, they're going to need lenses on the back there, but whoever had this bike really did some crazy stuff to it. I mean, you have this sissy bar mounted. This is not factory, obviously, but you got the sissy bar mounted here with the scroll work, which is kind of cool, but not original to the bike. And then you have this kind of one headlight on top of the other kind of configuration, which is kind of weird. So somebody did that and thought that was cool. Maybe get extra light and everything, but makes it look kind of silly. So that's gonna have to be taken off. But overall, a cool bike. You know, I mean, these things are really neat. And back in the day, they were something else when they came out. So Suzuki really wanted to take control of the motorcycle industry with their two-stroke bikes. The sheer size of them. I mean, this bike is pretty large. It's about the size of a GS motorcycle, you know, and it being a two-stroke bike. I mean, you know, Yamaha had the RD 350s and the RD 400s. They even, you know, they had some nice bikes, but when it came to size, engine size, Suzuki's really had the market beat on the two-strokes. So, excuse me. Obviously, you can see this bike needs a lot of work too. It's going to need some new shocks in the back there. These are kind of rusted out. It's going to need to be re-chromed in a lot of areas. The tailpipes, rear seat's going to have to be cleaned up. You know, rear taillight bracket there is going to be cleaned up. That's going to be the sissy bar is going to have to be taken off, obviously, as I mentioned. There's the oil tank. That's pretty clean, actually. I looked in there the other day. And that just broke off. Okay, so that's good. That's a good sign. The top of the oil tank cap just came right off. Looks like somebody tried gluing it back down and didn't do a very good job. So that's trash. Anyway, I'll keep it on there for now. So just to seal it up. Yeah, it's falling apart right before me. So right before my eyes. It's not a big deal though. Yeah, this can be, stuff like that can be found online. So. Parts for these bikes can be found online, so it's not a huge deal. It's going to need a battery. It's going to need a seat, obviously. The tank's there, which is in pretty good shape, looks like. I like this cap here, this gas cap, the flip top gas cap. That's pretty neat. Excuse me. Controls are there. This horn button, this engine start button is pressed in. It's no good. And this is all busted up here. The turn signal switch is done. Oh, there's one here, but there's also one here. So it looks like this one is probably the working one. So this one's gonna have to go. It's weird. It's like it's got so many parts on it and stuff, and it's like, wow, it's amazing what somebody did to this thing. You know, I guess they just decided to leave this on, and it was like no big deal. You know, clutch feels good actually. I'm pulling the clutch in right now, and I can feel it's giving me good resistance. So that's great. Maybe we'll try it out actually. After I finish the video, I'm going to try out the shift mechanism and see if that works and see if the clutch engages. So, see what happens there. But, yeah, it's going to need new bars, obviously. Excuse me. Yeah, wow, my allergies are kicking my ass right now because of this weather. So, apologize for that. But anyway, yeah, so there you go. 75 Suzuki GT550, two-stroke triple. It's a 3-cylinder motorcycle, which is pretty neat. So yeah, it's got the quad exhaust. It will have the quad exhaust. It's got the dual exhaust right now coming off each pipe, but there's one middle pipe which comes off the center cylinder and branches off into two. Yes, I know I got a low battery. Okay. So there you go. It's pretty neat bike. So that'll be worked on soon enough, sooner or later. Get to that one. Last bike I want to show you guys, another two-stroke motorcycle, and this one's actually for sale. I haven't advertised it on here yet, so if you guys want to check it out, it's on Facebook. Just look up under Facebook, RD60 in the Hamilton, New Jersey area, or Trenton, New Jersey area. This is a 73, I think, Yamaha RD60. Cool little bike. This bike would make a nice little commuter bike, but as you can see, it needs a lot of work. Also, it's got a lot of it's there. I mean, it's got the brake taillight bracket, the turn signals. It's got the front turn signals are there. Speedo and tachometer are there. Handlebars there, controls are there, seats are there. Tank was roached, so I had to get rid of the tank, unfortunately. Missing the engine, so that's the big thing. It's gonna need a motor, but I gotta tell you, it'd make a nice little bike, or if nothing else, it would make a nice little display piece. You know, I gotta tell you. So, if you guys out there, if somebody out there in YouTube land or Facebook land or whatever, has an RD60 motor and you're looking for a motorcycle, here you go. There she is. But yeah, I'll ship bikes all over the country. Doesn't matter to me. I just need to know where you're from, where you live, where it's going to. I can arrange the shipping. Buyer would have to pay shipping, obviously, but you know, I know a couple good guys who can ship the bike. So anyway, it's a cool little bike. I'm asking 200 or best offer. So I'm very flexible with the price. Just let me know what you're thinking. But again, I'm making a nice little commuter bike, you know, getting to the train station and stuff, whatnot, you know, be cool. So anyway, there's my logo, Rising Sun Customs. So if you guys are looking for a cool little bike to work on, there you go. Here's your chance. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been Two Stroke Tuesdays here at the ranch, if you will. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to keep the sticky side down, the shiny side up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and like, subscribe to the channel, and whatnot. And yeah, I guess that's about it. See you guys next week with a new video, Two Stroke Tuesdays. Remember to keep watching. Not sure the time yet, specifically when I'll be recording the videos, but just keep your eyes and ears open for Two Stroke Tuesdays. Watching every week. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.